Hello. Took the break down. I'm getting ready to hop in the bath. It's Friday, and it is almost 6. So it was warmer today. The sun was out, and um, so the snow had stopped yesterday. So um, it was hashtag blackout day. I hope I played right, because I'm really into doing some type of change, and especially in the court system, in the school system, and even in the way that we perceive ourselves as towards other people, as women, and um, to really just to uplift our community to a financial more stability and independence and freedom. And and I think that the way things are now with our school system is not good, because of the simple fact I went to public school. Everybody I associated, a few people went to private school, I know, but I went to public school, and basically we all have the same people or the same reasons to blame something else, or the same excuses. And I guess I was a strange child, because I don't like if I don't really have a lot of excuses for things that happen. I'm not the type of person that thinks like, oh, I made a mistake, or they fooled me once, shame on them. They fooled me twice, shame on me. I don't think like that. I think sometimes this motherfucker might be a couple of generations into conning, because I think that's part of it. The thing that, what I'm saying, sometimes there's a learning curve for some of us, and sometimes uh 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 you know once you know it, what I'm saying, and I'm not saying know it to where you just emulating or repeating, what I'm saying, and didn't comprehend the but when you like, okay, either like, like, I just not gonna mess with this person, or I'm not gonna I'm not even gonna read this letter that comes in the mail, like it's such a good deal, I'm not going for this, what I'm saying, or you're like, can I afford to lose money? Can I afford to like lend somebody money and not get it back? What I'm saying? All these, what I'm saying. So like, the bottom line, if you think it comes to like, can you really afford this loss? It's like a choice. Like, if you buy a lottery ticket for like $2, yeah, if I lose $2, I can afford it, opposed to something that costs more, and so I don't really don't buy lottery tickets. I don't really, not that crazy about gambling. Not that fun for me. But if we could somehow get our schools, running up to the maybe where even teachers are working 40 hours a week, like a normal job, because children are a full-time job. They're a full-time job for the parents. You could just ask them. You can ask any parent. There's plenty. And it's a full-time job for any caretaker. And what I'm saying, and the teachers need to be working full-time. These kids need to be learning year-round, so we can compete in this world market. As it stands now, if you know English, you can pretty much go anywhere in the world. Everybody knows English, a little English. So, and if you know math, you could do numbers anywhere. Numbers are the same, and what I'm saying, certain things, even if you're just learning finance and business, and basically that could go anywhere, science. So there's a lot of things that we're not doing that is universal, and it's helping other countries strive, and I think it's very important also for our core systems to be better if we have a better education, if we have a better educated courses too. And I'm not saying they don't go to college, but even colleges have a lot of race. We do have a racial problem in the United States. I think you can see that with the findings that the FBI had found with Ferguson. And I don't think there's one black person in the United States that, even the ones that are Uncle Tom or Aunt Jemima one, will have to admit that they've had to come across racist people. You know what I'm saying? It seems that in some cultures, you know, either like if it's in the Jewish culture, you know, their parents might tell them, oh, you know, marry the same. You know, all of these things could get, you know, changed into, you know, different reasons. And even if you just want to keep your culture, you know what I'm saying? In other words, it means in lots of ways you're not accepting the culture of the United States. And we're already disenfranchising the African, like by calling black people. No, once we decide we can't be Negroes no more, and we have to be colored, and we can be this, and now we have to be African American, it disenfranchised us from being part of the United States. Because America, you got South America and North America. Which America we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're at in Africa, so it totally. And our black family has been disfranchised, but so has the white, you know. And they're so worried about getting. I remember when I was a little girl, that basically they said marriage was made it legal to have sex, you know. And see, that even changed to where, like, oh, it's between man and woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, because I remember, like, my dad was talking about, because, you know, he had married mom and everything, and so, like, whatever those policemen in Ferguson about, we don't know who our dads are. I think you're projecting as bitch. You know what I'm saying? Dad, father, okay, both of them only child, and I know who they were. And the rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? And my mom was married to my dad. So, but like the thing was, a lot of them like they either graduated from high school and they were getting drafted, they would go ahead and get married. A lot of them were virgins. And and if they wasn't virgin, then a lot of times that's how they was able to coerce a lot of them into seeing prostitutes. And that's one of the main ways they was able to pass on to, you know. Anyway, it's hot. I gotta hop in the shower. My hair no longer has this natural curl. Wow, thing. But anyway, I just see the only hope for the black community, the only hope for America, because even if the white people think that they're separate, you know, from the black community, that they think they're some way getting some type of privilege, the only people that get the privilege is the rich. Because they could afford it in a capitalist society. You know, it's based on, you know, being able to buy goods. So, you know, therefore, they can't compete against a lot of people that are in a lot of other careers. You know, being a policeman, you know, if your only job is that you can destroy our Constitution and our civil rights, then I think that you should be ashamed of yourself. And if you think you can't learn anything better, then you should be doubly ashamed. Because that is what being a human is that we learn. So somehow you done lost your humanity to boot. We need to fix this. For our children's sake. So our children can have a happy, prosper, long, and wonderful adventure in life. Not a nightmare that is fought with debt. You know, student loans, home loans, car loans, extra taxes, property insurance, you know, etc., etc. You know, by the time I get $1, it's only worth 35 cents. Anyway, let me go. Shalom.